Alrighty then, we finally done did it. And this was...
Derp.
Oh. Alrighty, we done did it. And this one is actually for real this time. We have hit 50 subscribers. And I say we because it's maybe my channel, but you guys are the ones who make the subscribers. So thank you guys so much for 50, actually it's like 57 now, 57 subscribers. And as promised, here is the actual Q&A. So let's get it started. Hello party people, InsaneXDesign, and I am here with the 50 with the words I cannot say, apparently. I am here with 50 subscribers. Hopefully this time I will actually spell it right. And this is just, this may be a small thing to most, 50 subscribers, not really a big deal, but it's actually kind of a big deal to me because I literally started from like 0. And, over time I've actually, built these subscribers myself. And honestly, I never really thought I'd even get this far, So here's the 50 subscribers, 57 actually, and here's the 50 more. So without further ado, let's get it started. Oh hey, so like sweet, we get to start this off with the girl who I say pretty much inspired me to start making videos. And she said, she asked, if you can choose between a pet dragon or a pet hippogriff, which would you pick and why? Huh, that's actually pretty tough because like, the hippogriff is like kind of like majestic looking, it's got its chest poked out, it's got the various animals it's got in it and all of that, and then the dragon on the other side is just badass by its name, like it's a fucking dragon. I think I'd probably have to go with a dragon because I don't know, both would be pretty awesome honestly, but I think I'd probably have to go with dragons since, I don't know, they just kind of, maybe it would be like kind of more like badass feeling because I tamed the dragon. Like I have my own dragon, hippogriffs don't seem like they would be that tough, of course they'll be tough, but it don't seem like they'd be that tough to actually tame and stuff. But I think a dragon would be pretty fucking badass. It's a tough debate though. By the way, I have my laptop over here, I have my laptop over here just so I can read the questions. If there was a franchise that you just love going back to, what would it be and what would always bring you back? Huh. This was probably, it had to be Fallout because it's like a game that it's almost guaranteed you won't get everything in the first playthrough. And it's like, it's sure to like just have you come back for a second playthrough. Like even on my Fallout 4, I'm actually starting my second playthrough now because I finished the main story, all the DLCs and everything. And I literally have no missions left right now, like none. And I started my second playthrough now as a different type of character. Even though a few of the things might, be similar each time you'd come back to it, it's never exactly the same because you can decide not to make it exactly how you did it the first time, pretty much. And what would always bring me back is pretty much, well, I guess I said that already. Tits or ass, ass or titties.
Ass, titties, ass and titties. Ass, titties, titties, ass and titties.
I regret nothing. One of the most important questions of all time. I think I'd have to say, well, honestly, either one. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, regardless of how much or how little ass or tits you have, I'm gonna squeeze it regardless. But I guess I could say I'm a bit more of an ass man because I don't know. I think nice tits and stuff are fine and all of that. But I don't think really much can really beat a nice ass, Well, look, this is my bro Chris. I'm recording this just after I just got done hanging out with him, so this will be fun, I'm sure. When are you going to show up in Tekken 7? Of course. Alright, so this is actually an inside joke between us. The joke is that he calls me Kuma, and Kuma means bear or whatever, and Kuma is actually a character from the Tekken series. He's the bear. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm gonna just be like a guest reveal. Maybe I'm gonna be another character skin for Panda again. I mean, who knows? Anything's possible, you know? What game is your most favorite and have or will you play it on the channel? Huh. That's always a tough question for, like, you know, a true diehard gamer and such. Like, I have like so many different like types of favorite games and such, and I don't even know. It's like I love Mass Effect, Shadow of the Colossus, Fallout, like 3, New Vegas 4. As far as fighting games, I love me some Tekken, Mortal Kombat. Like, it's hard for me to just pick just one favorite game. Then there's the BioShock series. Huh.
2,000 years later.
God, I don't know, man. I don't know.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, I'll slim this down to something I would actually play on the channel.
3 weeks later.
Just for the sake so I can get to the next question, I guess I have to say my most favorite, even though it's like tough to just pick one, trust me. I guess I'll say it's Fallout 4. But as far as what I played on the channel, I am not sure, because that is a massive ass game. And I'm kind of not, like, I kind of have an idea how I could play that on the channel, but I kind of don't at the same time, because I kind of want, like, my channel, like, I'm a storyboard gamer. Like, I love games with a great story. And as far as playing this story with Fallout, well, that's gonna be like, hell, like 50 episodes. I was gonna say 500, but not that many. But I'll say like 50 something episodes, maybe, and all that. And it's like so much to do. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But the BioShock series, I can see myself, like, I have those on my 360, and I actually have an Elgato, which I have to test out and play around with. But if I as far as BioShock, I can probably play that one on the channel, because it's a bit, you know, linear and all that stuff that you do here, and let you do this and that and such. But I'm unsure at the moment. That was a really tough question though. Do you plan on going to any events next year? Maybe we can link up. I honestly would love to if I could. Like, I want to go to VidCon so much. Hopefully it's not like as like a, you know, just downer to small YouTubers like, you know, people say it is and such. The place that's from my hometown is Detroit, and YomaCon is here. I would love to go there, even like to actually like go into the booths. E3, of course. I mean, I would love to go to any of those, and I honestly would love to like link up with you. We'd just be too freaking awesome. And congratulations on graduating, by the way. And it would just be like super awesome, because we're both like crazy, like super silly and weird. It would just be like, and it'd be like a huge dream to actually meet some of my like YouTube friends and stuff. Do you find YouTube to be really hard to do? If so, why is it so? No, I actually don't. Like, as far as YouTubing itself, the recording is no problem. I actually have a lot of fun with it. The editing part, well, of course it would take some hours and stuff, because I put my heart and soul into every video I do, and I don't do this for money. I just do this for fun. Like, I do this because I enjoy doing this, and like I could never be one of those people who are just, you know, super competitive and just super serious with, you know, all that shit. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, YouTube is supposed to be a place for fun and community, and, you know, everybody hanging out and having a great time and stuff. And that's the type of YouTuber I want to be. And as far as like posting it, well, yeah, you know, posting is a thing. So actually, no, I don't. The hardest part to me would probably be sometimes getting in the right mood to record a video, because sometimes I wake up and I just kind of feel like, I just feel like really bad, and I'm just like, I don't want to fake it in the video. So I guess, you know, the hardest part would be, you know, maybe, you know, getting videos out frequently, because I'm quality over quantity. That means I would rather put, you know, dozens of hours into a video and, you know, space it out over so many days than try to do a video like every day or something. So I actually don't really, I guess I'm kind of going around here. I guess I don't really see it as hard to do. But no, I don't really find it hard to do. I find it like super enjoying, super fun. I mean, I've already met so many awesome people just because I'm a YouTuber. Like, otherwise I never would have met some of the people, like I never would have even became acquaintances with some of the people I know. And because of that, I don't really think I can find it hard or anything. It's super fun. What made you start making YouTube videos? Okay, I kind of briefly touched on this earlier when I said Jessica. There's actually, well, always when I like created my first YouTube, I had like a whole year where I didn't even post yet. And I always like had it this like, it'd be cool if I did this, it'd be cool if I did that, blah blah blah. But and I never actually did anything. And then it was one night when it's like midnight or something, and I was in college, and of course I was on YouTube at midnight, and I watched this video by her name's For Life Jersey Girl now, and like it was called An Introvert in College, and I just loved how silly and quirky she was, and it was awesome, honestly. And I was like, you know what, I kind of want to, like, that like truly inspired me to just start making my own videos. Like, you know what, I want to get out there now. I'm gonna start doing this because, I mean, it's worth, the worst that can happen is if I just don't enjoy it. And if I don't enjoy it, I you know, it's whatever, I guess. But, and because I don't really care about criticism, and I'm not gonna be, and I'm not super sensitive if people want to tell me, you know, like a good criticism, like something that can actually help me. I'm not gonna be super sensitive. I can handle, you know, being a face on the internet, I guess. Like, I saw her video and she was super silly, and it just seemed like, and it clicked with me because I'm an introvert myself, and I was like, you know what, like she inspired me to, you know, just, you know, get out there, start making, you know, start putting it in motion pretty much. That's when I did the, you know, introducing IXD, and then like a few months later I did the explaining IXD video where I, you know, explained all the stuff. I mean, it's all in the playlist here. Ever since then, I've just, you know, keeping it rolling. I'm gonna, you know, do the stuff I said I'm gonna do, and it has been a ball, honestly. I've been doing this for almost 3 years now, and I know I may not have that much to show for it, but I actually still really enjoy doing this, and I feel like it's gonna get better for me because I have the passion for it, and I'm an optimist. So alright, so that's actually all the questions we have. This one, I guess you can say this one was short, even though I kind of rambled and stuff and went all over the place with everything, but this is my first Q&A, and it was pretty fun. I mean, we got, you know, a nice little amount of questions in and everything, and it's, you know, here's to the next one, I guess. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to do another one of these. Maybe if I start to get enough comments or whatever, I'll make it a series, you know, where I'm asking questions and all of that. And, you know, anything can happen. I'm open-minded. I'm free to experience. So we'll just see how it goes. Feel free to ask me anything you want below. Like, I read all the comments, so I have no problem, you know, answering or replying to a comment I get. So yeah, here we have it. You know, all done. Our first 50 subscribers Q&A, and I don't know. Here's the 50 more. Here's the 50 more. 50,000 more even. Like, anything is possible, and I am down for the adventure. So, I guess that's about it, and I don't really have anything else to say that wouldn't turn into a bunch of rambling. So, if there's anything you guys would ever want me to expand on, or, you know, talk about more, make a full video on, or whatever, just feel free to ask below, and I have no problem doing so. So, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like. Tell your friends, tell your family, just don't tell your kids, and remember, party people, embrace the awesome.